Welcome back! There we are. Welcome back to the road of Vibe City and welcome back to Isabelle Beaucamp. After a year there again on DenVision, really great guest of our shows.
Yeah.
So we are really happy to have you there. So how are you?
Thank you for having me again. It's really a pleasure to come back to Rome and especially to come back here because kind of my DJ career started with you guys.
Okay.
It's Wave and in Rome and in this show. So yeah, it's nice to come back, and after 1 year a lot of things changed in my musical life, so it's
yes,
nice to talk again.
I will see also through your Instagram that you were really active during the last year.
Yeah.
I saw you playing all around. Also a lot out from Germany. Also I saw.
Yeah, it's true. I go a bit international, and now I'm also DJing for an agency, so they also book me more events outside of Germany, which is nice.
Nice, really nice. So we are really glad that from there we could see your career and your musical career going in just 1 year. I could see your account and how you were growing up, and you did really a wonderful job, not only by the musical side but also by the communication side of all your account, because I could see that you had also an image around all your style and your DJ figure, and it was really cool.
Thank you.
And during the last year, which one were the most the main events you had through, or the main stuff you did during this last year? So which one was there? Oh, okay, the ghost hand of the of the behind. Okay.
Main events.
Nel frattempo salutiamo. Oh, NHL Grat. The King, I translate. The King is back from the ankle break with a wonderful Oxford accent. I don't think
Yes,
so.
he is.
No, I don't think so. I'm not so proud of my accent because I don't speak so much. So
That's really good.
thank you. So anyway, the most the main part of the last year, which were?
Always difficult to say because all these gigs are so individually, in their way, very special to me. One of the most important gigs, like always, is Ehrenclub in Cologne, because it's my resident club.
Okay.
I play there regularly, but always when I come back, like, the people are so heartful and rewarding to my sets, and I really love to play there. So that's always very special for me. And then one big thing, and this is upcoming again soon, is the Rave the Planet. It's kind of the new Love Parade in Berlin.
Okay.
It started anew last year for the first time after they took a break. And I was able to play there last year already on a truck, which was very cool, very special, because it's the totally different setting, playing outside, playing in a crowd of people, like massive crowd of people.
Yeah.
And also moving while playing. It was a really fun set. Then also I played in Tel Aviv several times, and this is also a very special gig for me always, because it's in different venues, but now recently I played in Radio Berlin. It's funny, they are called Radio Berlin and I'm coming from Berlin, but it's really cool to play there, because I think for Israeli people especially, that scene there in Tel Aviv, this hard techno scene is still quite small compared to Berlin, for example, or compared to the Netherlands. So the people who are coming to those gigs, they're especially fan of this kind of music, so they're really motivated, and that is also very cool.
There is a
really
good environment.
Exactly, they're coming especially to listen to this kind of music, so they're ready, and it's still special for them, so it's nice.
Nice, when you can create the good environment between all the people that want the same stuff, they are the most wonderful gigs, in my opinion.
Yeah, exactly. And then there's one thing I also have to say is in Rome, of course, because playing at Wave was my very first gig here in Rome, and then I play again next Saturday. And indeed, I saw the other. I saw the on the Circle Waves page. Yeah. So it's a nice kind of reunion to come back after a year to the same spot at the Lago Bracciano.
Okay.
And that is a really cool place for me to play as well because of the ravers, the crowd who's coming, and also the gig I had at Cielo Terra last year with Dr. Motte was really, really cool for me because he's the organizer of the Love Parade actually, and he came to Rome, and this was kind of a Berlin evening, like let's say like a Berlin techno night, and I was able to play there with him for the first time at Cielo, and yeah, it's a nice venue, like it's huge, and maybe you see it later in the video. It's just an amazing atmosphere.
Yeah, indeed, we can see also something maybe of those last gigs. So if we have something ready, so we can immediately relate to what we are talking about. Right? There we are. No? Okay, there is time. Can we put up also the volume of the background music? Because a little bit, just for us, just to chill well. Okay. Okay, meanwhile, DenVision greet us and ask us how are we? We are perfectly fine. We are there in DenVision. The summer is spring in Rome, and we have the video. The last one.
The first one. Yeah. Yes.
This one?
Yeah.
Ok. Perfect. Possiamo alzare anche il volume?
On y va.
Really a wonderful gig, like we were saying off mic. The VCV effect was perfect, and then you can feel the mood from the video.
Yeah.
They're all on the same mood. That was really enjoyable.
Yeah, so this one was in Rome at Cielo Terra last Friday, and it also got my track on it.
Yes.
So that was also something very new for me to come in the production and starting my own tracks.
This one is of course one of the main interesting topics I have to you. So, and you released your first track. So this is really awesome. And of course, as a part of Vibe City, I want to know a lot about also the production. Right? Because we are pretty much nerdy over there in this show. But before, so the track name, when it was released, and everything you can give us around it.
Sure. So actually about the release, it's still unreleased, so it's not yet on Spotify or SoundCloud. It's just I play it already at gigs, some other DJs also play it. But yeah, still like to find the most fitting label for it, so it will be released soon. And then for the track name, it's called Lâche-toi, which is a French version to say like let yourself go, feel free, enjoy, kind of enjoy the moment, enjoy the night, and also feel confident with yourself.
Okay.
And it's got my own vocals, so I'm saying something in French and also in English. And it was a very interesting path for me to come in this production scene because I started to DJ, and then when I lived in New York, I went to I also took a course at the 343 label, it's called. They have a studio lab, it's called. And there I studied kind of like a bit about the sound design and a bit also about mastering and to compose tracks. That's where I started from. Then I continued in Berlin.
All there in New York, you studied it?
Not only in New York. I started in New York, and then I moved back to Berlin.
Oh, okay. Well, you continued.
And then I continued. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so this is the main question every producer asks is, of course, which DAW? And why Ableton?
I knew this question will come up. Actually, that's quite simple answer for me, because I know that kind of for techno this is the most preferred DAW to use, and then I also compared like the others I know, FL Studios or Logic, and already like the interface for me looked like the most. I don't want to judge anything else because I don't really know to work with it.
No, we don't believe in it. It's more the meme of the wars, okay?
Yeah.
We are all producers fighting between the
know.
DAWs. It's all a meme, just a joke.
Yeah, I think like for the style of music I do, it's the most complex version to use. And then I heard so much about it. It's coming from Berlin, so everyone around me uses this system. So I started with it, and I'm very happy actually with the system. But it would be interesting though to compare it at some point with others.
Yes, of course.
But maybe at a later stage. So now I'm still working. Like I think you never stop to learn about Ableton. It's already so huge, like all the different functions you have there. So
I totally agree. I use it since the version 8, and it's still out. Though you have to learn every time, and also there got personal shortcuts to help you with the kind of things you want to focus on. So and it's also divided between the live section, the arrangement section. Is really wonderful. But as you say, there is also the choice that a lot of techno producers make, because it's got something in the field and in the workflow that helps a lot using that kind of music. Okay. Also by the loop section, maybe just playing with the live view and then arrange it in the other tab. That's it.
These two views are also their sign, right? Because it makes them so special. Like in the sign of Ableton, it's to have the arrangement view and the session.
Yes.
And that's actually their like brand.
Yes, indeed. By the part of the design, they really apply a lot, and it's perfect. Oh, okay. Abbiamo hello from Chiara e Federica. Hello. Okay, they are a friend of us. They are watching us from Berlin also.
Oh, nice. Okay. Greetings to Berlin then.
I'm vibing Berlin. How, Matteo?
It's an amazing city.
We were speaking about Ableton. Chiara is also another Abletonian. I named them, because we are a lot of tribes.
Yeah, nice. But you're using it too?
Yes, of course. I use it mostly with also the push, the live controller. That's perfect. It's the alternative because I didn't start from the console. So I started with the DAW in the production. So to me, by transiting in the live was pretty hard because I wasn't able to play the console, and with the live effectively is I had my kind of approach to live. It's different to me, and it's really another way also to play an instrument, because the controller is like a musical instrument to me. You got all the same kind of approach you can have with a guitar or with something similar. It's wonderful. But we are all Ableton. Ableton, oh my god. Okay, so and you produced and in which part did you focus more during the production? It's something I want to ask, because I can understand there are different kind of producer. There are the producer that focus more on the samples and the drum part, and the producer that instead more focus on the sound design, effect part, texture part. Which kind of producer are you with Ableton?
Well, it's difficult to say because I just finished for now one track, which is out. But in this track, and also in the second one I'm working on at the moment, the most important for me is to have kind of to say a story, and I build it around my bridge. So I think, what do I want? Should it be like more melodic, or is it more like a dark, very high techno track? And then when I have this idea, and then I think about how to build it up, like which kind of frame I want to create, and then I try to bring in like the pieces I want to. And in this track we just listened to, the most interesting part for me was actually the melody, but then also the kick.
Okay.
Because there I tried to design like a lot of things, and then at some point I had the feeling it got worse and worse, and then to bring it again like on a level I liked it. That was for me the most complex thing, although I guess like everyone would say, well, the kick is maybe the most important also in the techno track, but also maybe not too complex, but to have a really like cool and full and dark and a bit like distorted sound.
Yeah.
When you want to design it on your own, it's actually not that easy. That was what I found out. But yeah, now I'm happy with it. I hope the ravers are too.
I know also the kick shape is a kind of art.
Exactly, yeah.
Because it got a lot of details and working on it. A good plugin chain that it's all set in a certain way. And
these are details when you're not producer, you wouldn't think about too much, I guess. But once you started to work on it, all these small simple details are actually quite complex.
Because also that's the most interesting part indeed, because the complexity behind these details is also what make the real difference between producer. Where the different approach to the details of the sounds is where our emotion are mostly.
True.
Oh, okay. We get I guess it is in German. We get Matteo.
How are you, Matteo?
Okay. I don't know how to answer in the same language. I give the answer to Isabelle. Fine. Okay, and you talked also about second production. So you are also working on something new.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's also soon ready to come out, because I was super motivated once I finished my first one and had all the mastering done. I thought, why not like throw myself like directly in something new, because it actually is something it was also fun for me. It was a pleasure to work on this, to go to a studio, like renting a place where I can also use gears, which I don't have at home yet.
Okay.
And so I continued directly, and which is cool. And now it's my full-time job also, like working as a DJ and producer. I took kind of like a sabbatical, like a break in my job before, and so I can put all my energy into it, which is nice.
Totally nice. Yes.
I love it.
I saw, as I said, I saw you grew up, so I guess was the right choice, because you are really transmitting a lot of energy, and as I can see, is something you really put everything you have into when you are on the stage, and it's something you can really communicate, because I remember you the first time we met in Circle Waves. The way you were moving was totally different from the other ones, because you were really totally in the mood, totally in the music with all the people. It's really hard to connect so easily with the people around. You have this kind of skill that is to me really a good one for a musician, and it's really wonderful.
Thank you.
Can we see something else also, and from Isabelle Instagram, something we selected before? Okay, they tell us to wait. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh yeah, that's Ernstlo in Cologne.
Okay, let's go. Let's listen something. We mute. we are again. Okay, which there in Cologne was something related to some kind of festival, something in particular, or just a singular gig?
Yeah, that is the club where I'm resident. So we have
the one you are resident. Okay, yeah. Perfect. The one you were talking about
exactly.
before. Okay, perfect. Yeah. Now you reconnected the two topic.
Yeah. It's called Odonien, the club in Cologne, and Ehrenclub is the party, and it's like once a month nearly.
Okay.
And they there will be also a festival in summer, like a weekend thing, outdoor and indoor. And yeah, it's always the crowd is always like this, so it's absolutely powerful and energetic, and it's just amazing to play
it's
there.
A pleasure.
I love the Ehrenclub raver.
Yeah. Okay, so a big up for the local. And when if you, I really wish that something like that could be created also during that. Oh, claps. I really wish that something like that could be created here, because we in Rome have a more selected party or separated. We don't have this kind of club vibe. There, because there are some, but the most active, the most active one organize a separate party during the summer, like Circle Waves. That's really a good party. You know. But it's not something related to a club, and we really miss that.
Yeah, I see the point. I think it's it's a different scene, because you have this Spazio Novecento, where they have the big names and really like amazing lineups, but it's not like a crowd. They say, okay, I'll always go to this kind of it's more the big stage, you know. Exactly. When someone famous come there, you go to listen to it, but it's like a concert in that way. So it's not
more
the
like
feeling of a family, kind of.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, I said it's not the feeling of a family, because what I said, like this Ehrenclub is like they would say, okay, let's go there again, because we feel like part of this kind of party.
Yes.
And I think there are people coming, of course, because of the lineup, but also because they would always go there, because they they would consider themselves as Ehrenclub raver. And also I think for Circle Wave is the same, actually. They would also consider themselves kind of like a family and go there all the time, but it's not related to a club. So I see definitely your point. And I think it's also more difficult in Rome to create this, right? Because everything I heard about organizing parties and outdoor, indoor in Italy in general is more complicated than in Germany, I guess.
We were talking about that before the show, indeed, because there are some problem from that point of view, and we organized indeed the parade. Yeah, this is parade all around Italy, and about that, and we tried also to I don't know how to say in English, manifestare. Demonstrate, right? Yeah. In the right way. Okay, so not in a chaotic way or something really destructive, but we also need more freedom by organizing something like that, of course. But it's an hard way. I don't want to get too much political, because that's the side we are touching it. But I have another question based on something we talked before and during the live, and it's between I guess I know the answer, but I do it anyway. Between a great gig with a lot of people and a more intimate gig with selected people, which one would you prefer and why? I know of course the answer, but it's interesting. Okay, so before the answer, hello guys, Daniele Campagiorni. Daniele is the other guy I play with.
Oh, nice.
Daniele, we were talking about the parade recently all around Italy, of course. Thank DenVision Direction. Okay, you are so kind. Oh, thank you, Daniele Campagiorni. Okay, they are talking also between themselves. So, which one is the answer?
Well, I think it's actually difficult to say as well, because these big gigs, of course, have also a very committed crowd, and my answer would be the more committed crowd is maybe the smaller one, because you see them more, and that is maybe the answer is a bit like in both ways, because in this smaller crowd you can vibe more with the people, because front raver and back raver are just around you. Like there's a video, I don't know if you can show it because we didn't talk about it, but of Circle Wave last year. It was like a boiler room. They were really like standing kind of over the console with me.
Yes.
And this was crazy, like for me, and it never happened after or before that the people were standing so close. And this, of course, creates a very magical moment for everyone.
Yes.
To like kind of create a party together. And then there's huge scenes. The people are also like at cello. They're far away of the DJ setting, so you cannot like dance with them directly. But still, it's amazing to see like so many people dancing, like, which is also very nice. For example, when I played in Kit Kat Club in Berlin, then I saw like the river. They were all super synced. Like the dance mood they had was amazing because they all danced so well and all in like a really good vibe and the same rhythm. It was amazing to see as well. And it's a very well known and also bigger club, so every gig has its own specialty. It's very difficult to say. But,
I know. Not question, of course, because as you say, there is a mode selected for every kind of gigs. Like the one you said on Lago Bracciano, so it's something totally different. Maybe in the nature or something in the club is totally different by every. I guess of course, every one of us want to be on Coachella. Of course. Who want to say no? Just be serious about that. And also, but the more intimate, there are some beauty also in the intimate party. It's all about the vibe. And Chiara says that you're right with your argumentation.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, and we want to. We got Monkeys, bella ragazzi. Wow, guys. Okay, and may I ask what? Aspetta, no, non may I ask perché lo posso vedere io. Ok, ora. Ok, we got a little new. You didn't know about DenVision from the last year. Okay, we have during the last year we had the partnership with Groover, that is a platform that works with the music, and they used to give to some creators some new release. Okay, to make the blind reaction of the songs during the live or during or in whatever kind of site of communication they want. Okay, we of course are Twitch channel, so we make the kind of reaction, and so during the live I make this kind of game with my guest. So we listen to the songs they give us in a totally blind reaction, and so we just make a commentary about the song together. So I guess we have the Groover reaction. Ce l'abbiamo pronta? Okay. So we will listen just to the song with, of course, mic closed, and we'll make a judge after.
Okay.
Okay, so let's just a second. The name of the song. Okay, first song is by Scacchi. Je défie. Je défie craquer. I guess it's French.
Yes.
Okay, but may you read it maybe in another way. Okay, so this is it. He is from the French, so he's a French guy with his last release, and let's go.
Et il est piégé, 1, gagné, 0, craqué, 1, liberté, pas compliqué, 0, piégé, 1, libéré, gagné. Danse, danse l'onde de ta vie, vis ta vie, danse l'onde de ta vie, souffle ta vie, souffle, vis. Juste un code à craquer, le chiffre liberté, et il est en toi. Pas des maths compliquées, l'alcool libéré, et il vit en toi. Juste un code à craquer, formule liberté, oh elle vit en toi. Personne va te le donner, ton code liberté, ce code c'est toi. Chercher c'est trouver, regarder, gagner.
There we are. So Kaki, I don't know the pronunciation. Okay, it's really hard. Kaki, thank you. Okay, so we listened to the song and what to say? It has been something that it has been half enjoyable, half not. Okay, so I may say, I don't know.
Well, actually, for me, it was quite like a dancey, happy vibe.
Yes, and that was the part enjoyable to me. Okay, so there was a lot of movement.
It got a nice melody and also good vocals, I guess.
Yes, indeed.
She's a good singer. What appears to me in this track, but I'm also new, so I actually don't want to judge others.
No, he's not totally honest. But it has to be honest.
Yeah, it maybe is missing a bit like a fullness of the sound.
Yes.
Because the melody is nice, the vocals are nice, but then it's a bit like a low sound, so it doesn't really fill the room, or it's not so pushing then in that sense.
Yeah, that's it. It's mostly what I noticed because the voice was a little bit detached from everything.
Yeah, exactly.
It was really okay up front.
Yeah.
It's fine because that's how we mix that kind of song with the vocal a lot of up front, but not so much.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, it misses something behind that works better with the song and with the vocals. Also, the vocals could have a little bit more effect, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Something
That's true.
huger, okay. By the way, so it was groovy, of course, and we had the mood, and for the future, just focus more maybe on the, if I can give a tip, on the production part, so you can make something more huge, and you can also compensate with the production with your voice. That's what can I say?
And it can also be done, I mean, in the mix down part, but you can work on the sound, of course, before, but then also in mix down you can also bring the level maybe more up, and then the vocals a bit more down, because it was really, like, as you said, a bit detached.
Yes,
of the, like, background.
That was the point, indeed.
Yeah.
Okay, so, do we have another song for the Google reaction? Okay, so we wait until the King Regia. They are usually named the one who stays behind the computer during this year of news. We had also a surname is the Regia. From the Colombian side of the shows. Regia. Okay, we got SCP-049. Oh, okay, I know the SCP is some kind of strange lore, internet-based, something like that. Oh, eccoci, Darren K. Hi, my friend. Hey. Hola, Darren K. We were talking about Regia. He's the one who gave the name of the one behind the computer. So we have SCP-049 and Solar Pulse. There we are. The tag is techno, so we are in the right place. Let's go. Thank you for the follow, Vicious Sim Engine. Grazie per il follow. Grazie. There we are. Okay, so meanwhile, as we could see, there are some messages for you in the chat. So.
Yeah, Raul.
Okay, so there we are. So your thoughts about?
Yeah, well, first of all, it was techno, so completely my scene, and I really liked it. It got a nice vibe, a nice rhythm, energy, and also a cool bridge, like something emotional where you can have the crowd with you, dreaming. and taking a break. There's one like constructive feedback I could give, but I'm totally new, so it's just something I hear like subjectively. But to come into the bridge, like for me it was a little bit abrupt. So it's always difficult actually to come out of the kick a bit and then taking the break, but to not have it like too strict in a way, so that kind of the dancers can get in this mood of the melody and not feel like the beat is missing, so how should I actually dance now?
Okay, yeah. So
because sometimes I
balance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes I see it or I even feel it myself when I'm dancing. Then when the beat just stops and there comes the melody, then it's like wow, it's such an abrupt thing. So maybe you could use some production tools to bring it in more smooth. But yeah, that's just an idea.
That was also a perfect point of view to me. It was really, really nice because I also could hear some scatterness behind the structure, so something that was detaching me too much from the track sometimes. Okay, but about the sounds was really wonderful. Like we were saying off mic, there is a really acid sound from the 303. So really, really nice. We enjoy it. So and also the acid techno vibe is a really good vibe always because it's got a lot of distortion. So to me, it's perfect.
Yeah.
So it's just maybe it's a bit long, but I can also understand maybe the how can I say it's the way you have to release the techno track. Okay.
Yeah.
So because they need to be mixed, and also there are a lot of techno tracks also in SoundCloud that compete between themselves.
Yeah.
So I saw there is a really active techno scene on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
A lot of producers just go in there by publishing their live set.
Yeah.
And so I can understand maybe they watch more about the length of the song based on the needing, beware of what they want to.
Yeah.
Okay, so there is also that, but for the for everything is really wonderful. So really a nice track.
I think you would have with this track a lot of fans in Tel Aviv, especially because they are so much into the 303 acid sound.
Okay, so you have all.
So you know where
you
to
have
go.
you have also the tip. So you know where to focus for your next promotion. Okay, so there we are. We are approaching to our favorite part, of course, that is the live set. But before, maybe I wanted to also look to something more about the content of your profile, and maybe if there are some jigs we have to be aware of from the future. So you want to share and other news. But before, if we have some other contents from the other live, let's go. Okay, there we are in Tel Aviv.
Yeah.
Okay, so listen.
Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Close your eyes.
Really a bomb, totally a bomb. It was wonderful.
Yeah, this was the gig in Radio Berlin in Tel Aviv, and they really had an amazing sound system, so it was nice to build this kind of drop there.
I can imagine all the sub frequencies rising up. And also with a great visual effect. We can switch in mute just to see also the visual part, please. Regia. There we are. Okay.
It was a cool idea.
Yeah. Also all the laser effects all behind.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was amazing.
It was a huge club, or
Yeah, it's called Gagarin Club in Tel Aviv, and it's really big, and they
Okay.
have different stages. So there was the big main stage was for Psytrance that night, and this techno part is also big, but it's just like a second part of the club. So the club in general is really big, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I can see also from all the view by all the people that are there in there that
Yeah.
could be stuff there. Also a lot more was amazing.
Yeah, no, that was really cool.
Okay, so before we leave you to the live set,
Yes.
so and there are also other gigs, where you're going to play on the next period during this summer.
Yes, so for me, super exciting gigs will be at festivals.
Okay.
So I have kind of the honor to be able to play at the Free Your Mind Festival, which
Okay.
will take place in Utrecht. It's always in the Netherlands, and it's it's a huge festival. It got amazing videos already online, which I saw. So I'm really looking forward to this. Then I will play again at the Rave the Planet, this time on 2 different trucks. So it's also amazing to see like 2 different vibes of trucks during the same parade. And there is another festival, the Hive Festival in Germany, close to Berlin. These are big gigs. And then I have again the Kit Kat Club upcoming, which is also very cool for me because it's a very special vibe. The kinky party style in Berlin is something I really appreciate. And yeah, this is cool that I can come back there and play there a second time.
Yeah, like we talked before, it was it gave you a really wonderful vibe.
Yeah,
last time.
exactly. Yeah.
Okay, so if you are in the Netherlands, if you are in Germany, you know where to watch another party of Isabelle.
Yeah.
You are off now because you can watch also the live of Isabelle right now in streaming in our channel, because we are going now to switch for the camera and we are going to listen to the jig. Of course, I will see from there because of the lag, but I'll try also to go down there to watch something from the regia.
Nice.
So really thank you again for coming there in DenVision. It has been a pleasure.
Thank you guys.
You're always a wonderful guest. It has been a pleasure to talk with you. And so, good music, and I want really to hear.
Buona musica. Thank
Buona
you guys
musica.
for having me.
Ok, prego, allora nel frattempo, Frapp l'ho mandato giù, lo dovrebbe prendere andare con Isabelle. Ah, ok. Ok. There we are, ok. Meanwhile, nel frattempo ripasso allora in italiano per un pochettino, nel frattempo che stiamo scendendo giù. Oh no, allora, questa cosa non dovreste vederla. Salve popolo di Vibe City. Mamma mia, mi avete visto tipo per adesso senza occhiali e non avete più nessuna occasione, quindi spero che molti dei miei fan siano stati connessi in questo momento. Salve a tutti, bentornati di nuovo su Vibe City e io sono felicissimo di questa cosa, ragazzi. Sono tornato a casa, sono tornato nella mia famiglia e sono veramente contento. Oggi super puntata con Isabelle, è stata veramente fantastica lei, ci ha fatto una bellissima intervista, lei è sempre poi presa bene e questa cosa ci fa sempre iper piacere, quindi grazie veramente tanto ad Isabelle. Infatti facciamo uno spoilerino della color che ci abbiamo sotto, signora regia, faccia anche lei. Allora, nel frattempo ne vediamo dei collegamenti molto veloci. Ah, che bello. Posso far vedere nel frattempo alla regia che cosa ho qua? Il mio tutorino. Perché sì signori, sono diventato vecchio e saggio, molto saggio. Devo dire, molto saggio, mi dicono anche che sarò più paziente. Vedremo questa cosa. Ah, allora, ci dica. Saggio Bluesquare della montagna con la stampella. Nel frattempo. Che bello signori, ho ripreso di nuovo possesso di un posto nel quale posso parlare senza essere interrotto. Che bello. Che è successo? È che signori, sono stato poco saggio all'inizio e sono scivolato. Ecco che cosa è successo, basta. Crack direttamente, malleolo no, non mi ricordo neanche cos'era, la parte comunque dietro della caviglia vicino al nervo, quanto più rotta vabbè, ok, ci siamo capiti, possibili, proprio no, non il mignolo, era proprio la caviglia. Nel frattempo possiamo vedere di nuovo sotto. Andiamo a vedere come si chiama l'anulare del piede. Nel frattempo è bellissima questa ripresa della console. Fantastico. Come si chiama l'anulare del piede? Allora l'anulare è questo. quindi l'anulare del piede, come cazzo si fa? Ma che ne so io? Ma che cosa volete da me? Io sono appena tornato oggi, no? Ma già tutte queste domande mi mettono in imbarazzo. Aia.
Vai, cioè lei si sta perdonando.
Oh, ok. Ok, ci siamo. Nel frattempo potete sentire la voce del vostro fantastico Bluesquare nel frattempo che vi parla, che Isabelle si sta preparando e siamo quasi pronti. Molto bene, nel frattempo signori la vostra voce del suo dente Bluesquare è di nuovo qui e vi sta accompagnando dentro questo viaggio nel frattempo che vediamo Isabelle che sistema le cose. Fa un sorriso al nostro frapp perché è pronta ad andare live, manda in play, abbiamo l'USB. Signori e signori, buon live!
playa. Me dice, baby, no te vayas. La fiesta es caliente. Él está en mi mente, sudando en la playa. Me dice, baby, no te vayas. La fiesta es caliente. Él está.
I think I call myself. Got some walk, I put it up on the shelf. Walk, walk like Mario was Pac-Man. Eating all the chips, yeah, I ain't playing. I got hammers, I got mallets, I got aces and spades. Took a loss, but that's life when you live in the rain. I don't talk, just have my mental break. Trying to cut my own check, that's how bosses get paid. Simple shit, simple mind, you can't make it this way. Got some walk, I put it up on the shelf. Walk like Mario was Pac-Man. Eating all the chips, yeah, I ain't playing. I got hammers, I got mallets, I got aces and spades. Took a loss, but that's life when you live in the rain. I don't talk, just have my mental break. Trying to cut my own check, that's how bosses get paid. Simple shit, simple mind, you can't make it this way. Walk.